Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Security B-Sides San Francisco 2024. Excuse me. As you can tell, my voice is already very much giving out, so I apologize in advance for that. But my name is Loden. I am the president and lead organizer for BSidesSF. I'm very excited to have everybody here with us again today. Thankfully, the weather is cooperating, so really excited for that. And so I hope you've been able to grab some breakfast upstairs. I had some earlier. It was delicious, and ready for another full day of events. Again, our theme this year is you can't spell dystopia without AI. The popularity for artificial intelligence can't be disputed. But we also want to address the concerns and the hesitations that come with this kind of technology, and especially thinking about the intersections between AI and security as well. Over 50% of our talks this week have some type of AI component in them, and so and I've heard really great things about the talks. I never actually get to see any of the talks, but there's a lot of awesome talks that are happening this weekend, and I hope that you enjoy all of them. So, Security B-Sides, what is it? So Security B-Sides is a framework. There are lots of B-Sides around the world. We are one of many. Each of them is independently operated by volunteers. And so, it's put on by and for the community. And so, it's a 100% volunteer team that's making this possible. We work year-round to do this. There's about 20 leads and about another kind of 15 staffers that help out. Not to mention the Call for Presentations Review Committee, which did a ton of stuff. I'll go through their details in closing ceremonies today, but we had by far the most number of submissions this year that we've ever had. And then we have our Capture the Flag team that puts on an amazing CTF event every year as well. Not to mention all the different volunteers that are just helping us out this weekend as well. So again, at a B-Sides, there are no attendees. Everybody is expected to participate. You're expected to join in and add to the conversation. So again, we strive for a very a safe environment. We have a code of conduct. This code of conduct is in your program. It's on our website. You have to acknowledge it when buying a ticket. It's on signs as well. But it's pretty simple. Just show respect and tolerance for each other, others' uniqueness. Be kind and practice the golden rule. Simply put, do not be an ass or we'll kick your ass out. Absolutely no tolerance for physical, verbal, or sexual harassment, intimidation, or marginalization of any human. Robots are okay, though. So if you have an issue or witness any behavior not consistent with this code of conduct, please find a staff member or a safety ops member, and we'll be happy to address that immediately. You can also email incident@bsidessf.org, and that is monitored and goes directly to Pages people for that. So please let us know if you witness anything. We want to make this a safe and welcoming environment for all. So video photo policy, just a reminder, we kind of have a unique policy here that not many conferences have, but basically it's that before you take a picture or a photo, video, make sure that the people within the frame have given consent. And so, there's basically one exception to this. We do have an official photographer, Kelsey, and then we also have a couple of volunteer social media volunteers as well that are helping out as well. But those are the only people that are taking any kind of room shots or anything at all. If for some reason you don't want it, if you see Kelsey or somebody else taking a photo, you please feel free to go up to them. They're super nice and friendly, and let them know that you don't want to be in that, and they will make sure that you are not. So we have 3 floors here at the Metreon. We are on the AMC 3rd floor level. This is where most of the talks are. There's also the mezzanine where registration was. And then up on the 4th floor is City View. And this is where we have our participant hall, which has all of our sponsors. It has all of our villages, the village workshop stage, Capture the Flag, everything else from there. So make sure you explore all the different areas because B-Sides is more than just going to the talks. And yes, the talks are amazing, but we have a lot of really amazing things that are going on. In fact, there are just so many opportunities for you to join in on that conversation that I was talking about earlier. So make sure you check the full schedule online on Sched. CTF is still going on until 5 p.m. today. The CTF team already told me yesterday that they have a record number of players that are participating. So make sure you stop by the CTF room in Twin Peaks to check that out. We will announce the winners during closing ceremonies. Tons of villages this year. We really went crazy with villages. We do have the AI village, sticking with the theme, actually down here in the AMC level in Theater 11, and then the rest of our villages are upstairs. Adversary, API security, bug bounty, cloud, crypto and privacy, embedded systems, hardware challenge, lockpick, and personal security. And then there are some village workshop talks that are happening as well in the stage in the far back of the Embarcadero room. So check the schedule online schedule for that as well. Just a reminder, the weather is actually doing really nice today. So if you didn't get a chance to go outside this morning during breakfast, at lunch, go out and enjoy the nice breeze. It's not raining today, yay. So make sure you take advantage of that. But just as a reminder for that, the outdoor patio is non-smoking only. If you do need to go smoke, you need to leave the building completely and go outside, and that includes the vaping as well. So we've had a career village now for the last few years, but it's back again this year. It is in the Embarcadero room over near the Village Workshop stage. But I think it's special this year because many of us, including a lot of my staff as well on the BSidesSF team, including myself, have all experienced recent job changes, layoffs, role reductions, all kinds of things. And so there are a lot of people right now that are looking for new roles. And so we wanted to make sure that we have a place for people to go to and kind of get some help there. So we have the Career Village. If you need any help with like resume review or like just kind of like talking about your career and figuring out what you want to do there, and even meeting with some potential new employers. A lot of our sponsors are actively recruiting as well, and they have somebody there at the Career Village. So make sure to stop by the Career Village and take advantage of that. We also have free headshots. You walked by them while coming into into AMC. It's first come, first serve, so just get in line there. Great for sprucing up your online, kind of like profiles, LinkedIn, other social media and such, just as you go through your kind of job search there. Separately, we also know that just a lot of folks have been undergoing just life changes and life difficulties over time, and so we've brought back Dr. Sarah. Dr. Sarah is our on-site emotional support therapist. And so if you have any issue, and this all stays between you and Dr. Sarah, any issue that you want to address, you have her number is actually in the on the card that was put in your bag, and then if for some reason you don't have it, there's a bunch of cards at Info Desk. So stop by there, pick one up, reach out to Dr. Sarah, text her, and she'll be happy to meet with you this weekend. Finally, just wanted to remind people that we do have one new thing this year. This is our Birds of a Feather sessions. We had one yesterday, and I believe there are two today as well. These are meant to be more collaborative discussions and such. So check out the online schedule for those to learn more and participate if those are interest to you. So just a reminder, again, a couple of things here. The only new thing is we do have closing ceremony tonight at 6 p.m. It'll be right here. Reminder about electronic badges. I've seen a ton of people playing with your electronic badges. Hopefully people have really enjoyed them this year. Just a reminder that the first to complete all the puzzles actually will win a free badge for next year. So if you believe you finished it, you can stop by the info desk in the City View space for that. Sorry, staff and volunteers excluded because we had our badges early. But just a reminder, they're very hackable. You can actually just plug these directly into your computer. It'll pop up like a flash drive. They're just Python files, so you can just edit them directly and have some really some fun with your badges. And then if you have any problems with your badges at all, feel free to stop by the CTF room or the info desk for that. We do have some t-shirts still remaining. If you pre-bought a shirt, make sure you pick it up today because for those, one, I don't want to take them home with me, so please pick them up today. And then we do have a few that are still for sale as well, so make sure you get those. The money goes towards a good cause, so all net profits from our t-shirt sales go to one of 3 charities of your choice. So this year we're supporting Tech Bridge Girls, EFF, and the Gardens of Golden Gate Park. So we try to, for the presentations and presenters, offer a way to do Q&A. We're using Slido for that. You can get the details at BSidesSF.org/Q&A. We want to hear from you. We could not improve this conference without knowing what your thoughts are, what you liked, what you didn't like, what we can do better and such. So please let us know. There are 2 different ways to provide us that feedback. One is from a general standpoint. If you have any kind of general feedback about the conference, you can go to BSidesSF.org/feedback and give it to us there. If you have any kind of feedback about a specific talk session or something in question, go on the online on the SCED, the online schedule, and at the bottom of the actual page for that item is a place to provide feedback there. The BSides team will basically go through in the next few weeks and we'll read through every single bit of feedback, and we do take that into account as we are planning future years, so please do that. It really means a lot. But we do need your help, and so, as I said, this is a volunteer-run operation, and as you know, herding volunteers, herding cats is just very difficult, and so, people come and go, people have life changes and things. We've had some great people that have moved out of the Bay Area over the last few years, and so we really need some great people to kind of join our team and help us out. If you think that is you can go to BSidesSF.org/jobs, and fill out a form, and we'll be in touch in the coming weeks post the conference. But last but certainly not least, this conference could not happen without the generous support of all of our sponsors. Each one of these organizations has contributed something to actually make this event very special, and so we're very happy to have them all. Please make sure you check out their tables on the participant hall. We have the sponsor passport, which you can get stamped at each one of their booths. And then once you have it stamped, you can actually turn it in at the B-Sides booth and be entered into the sponsor raffle. The last sponsor raffle will be today at 12:30 at the Village Workshop stage in the Embarcadero room. Make sure you participate in that because there's some really awesome prizes, raffle prizes left. So make sure you take advantage of that. But I wanted to give a very special shout out to all of our 5 leading sponsors: Anthropic, Google, Microsoft, Secure, Frame, and Wiz. Let's give them and all the rest of our sponsors a round of applause.